Hey, what's up? This is Captain Sheepy, and I'm here with Blue Wolf 90, and we're gonna do some versus matches for Beast Fury. We already did some earlier, and that recording failed terribly.
Yep.
But we came across a very terrible Dawn glitch, and it actually turned him into a very overpowered character. The first character to be able to travel really fast and grab the opponent from about half the stage away. Otherwise, he'll just fly right into them from all the way away. But basically, his Mako Masher, if it's used while he has movement, this will happen. It's really easy to do. All you just do is you make some kind of movement, whatever movement you want, like from a jump or something. And what does this all do to? Well, see, Dawn, he has, Dawn and Vincent, they have jumps when they they have landing lag, right? But if you jump sideways, you can just keep jumping. There's no landing lag whatsoever. Not to mention, you can also just move out of it. You can jump and then move right out of it. So, unfortunately, that causes a whole bunch of issues, because that means Dawn can still do infinites or really cheap jumps and etc. Otherwise, another thing aside from this weird movement thing and hit stun is, when you're fighting naturally, the hit stun of the actual opponent, like when you're, I don't know, it's really hard to retaliate sometimes. Only sometimes I notice this. Oh wow, and that's another thing. If a person jumps and they have their momentum going forward, and then you hit them, they will magnetize themselves forward pretty much. It's really strange. You see right there, you can see Vincent was about to move forward, even though he wasn't supposed to. He was supposed to just be knocked back, and that's that. There it is again. You should have seen what happened before. I think we still have, I mean, I could show footage of it. It's just not going to have our voices, which is totally okay. But this can actually move all the way across the screen. So that's cool. Uh-oh. Oh yeah, another thing, that super, what's it called? With that super, fireballs still move while that super is active, and the opponent can't do anything about it if they get hit by the fireball and weren't blocking already. This is so funny though. The sliding Mako Masher. This is the new EX move that doesn't cost EX meter at all. Oh, there we go. Oh yeah, another thing. Sharknado and Leviathan Kick have really far knockback. It causes problems, especially for Leviathan Kick with Vincent, because if you don't get a wall bounce, Vincent's gonna fly all the way across to the other side of the screen, simply because, what was it? Oh yeah, because of knockback scaling. It has nothing to do with combos either, it's just like the knockback scaling, literally. Oops, I screwed that up. But yeah, Vincent can ignore his jump lag entirely, just by jumping sideways or moving upon landing. Oh, and he still has his infinite, by the way. I bet I could show that off. His infinite spam Doken.
I like Dawn's jumping hard kick looks weird when it comes down to landing.
John's heavy kick? When it comes down, yeah, I know, it goes through the ground.
Yeah.
Maybe it needs to stop earlier. Maybe that's why the infinites were possible, because it wasn't stopping early enough. That way it goes straight into his landing lag much earlier. Alrighty.
Round one. Fight.
I wonder if I can infinite. Like, I don't know. Aha! Wait a sec. Okay, here. Press punch a lot. I knew it. Wait a second. I think. Okay. Press a lot of buttons. Just mash the controller like crazy. I'm gonna. Yeah, that's weird. Okay. You know what? I noticed. See how my inputs have like multiple arrows on top of each other and all that stuff? I don't know why that is, but I feel it's been getting in the way of the game somehow. Like, sometimes you want to do a special move and it doesn't come out. It's really weird. That whole input display weirdness has been causing a lot of problems. But yeah, you can infinite that Hadoken, especially against the wall, which is unfortunate. The freaking magnetism, there it is. I mean, well, it's not really magnetism, it's just he retains his jump. You know, if I jump back and he hits me, I still retain my movement. So there's not really any problems with Vincent. It's just the general mechanics that need fixing. Like, I mean, okay, there is a problem. There's the Hadoken problem, the spamfinite Hadoken. Oh, and the length of his Leviathan, you know, the knockback. For some reason, sometimes it just goes really far. I think it was with heavy kick, perhaps. Yeah, heavy kick. Look at how far that went. I mean, I understand it's a heavy kick, but look at how far I get pushed back even from the light kick. What was the? No, that doesn't happen. Like, not unless there's some huge combo scaling going on. But that was just one hit. There's no combo. All right. Yeah. So what's cool though is they implemented his lower invincibility with Team at Knuckle Light Punch. Oh yeah, Team at Knuckle is back forward punch for those who didn't know. Almost has the workings of a burning knuckle, but not really. Although I have to say, this works a lot better. It still feels a little more like fighting game, how it should play almost. Wait, actually, do that again? Wait, do that. No, they haven't implemented it yet. Do it again one more time? Nope? Okay, I was making sure. Alright, let's go. I'm trying to predict those low attacks. Oh. Whoosh. I wonder if I could Kara grab. That would be awesome. Well, actually, that's the hard part. I don't know what I'd Kara grab with in this case. Whoop. Oh, whoosh. Okay, let's do the freaking... there. Yep. What the hell? How did I get a 2-hit? Did he block that last hit? What was that?
Thanks for the fight.
You blocked the last hit, right? Why did it show 2-hit combo? That was so strange. Well, hopefully you saw that, Marco, because that was important. But yeah, the projectiles should either slow down a lot when you go into super, you know, when you use the super activation, or they shouldn't be traveling, because I'd suggest going with the slowdown effect, because if it just froze in place, that might look a little awkward too. But
Round 1.
Or even super slow-mo, so it's like near, near stopping. But otherwise, oh man, it cannot travel at that speed. And the second player should be allowed to input, you know, put their inputs if they need to block, especially because it's not like the move has reached them yet. But unfortunately, because the move the projectile travels, there's nothing they can do about it. Okay, of course, back. Oh yeah, that's right, that's another one. Invincibility entirely to anything. I could just... I don't know if you saw that Street Fighter Adon video with Street Fighter 2012. What changes will Adon have or something. I can't remember what it's called. But there was something exactly like this, where he's like, oh, I want to Shoryuken, I want to Shoryuken invincibility on my EX anti-air grab so I could spam it if I need to escape or something. It was a really silly video, but it was awesome at the same time. I wish I could find it again just so I could show that. Put the link down in the description if I ever find it, but I doubt I will. I don't even know what it was called anymore. I think it was the 2012 changes in Street Fighter 4, but maybe not. Oh, oosh. pokes. I gotta poke the bat. You see that knee poke? I think you throw like a heavy punch there, and I did a knee, right? Now, I guess fun fact, I hardly ever do live commentary, so that's why I'm stuttering all over my words, because I usually have so much focus in fighting games that talking makes me get distracted from the actual match, so actually that applies to any game with me. Like, the only kind of talking that helps me is non-commentary, meaning just trying to tell myself things and, you know, just freaking saying I can do it. I can beat his butt. I'll do it. Show you the way of the Vincent. Ah, oh, Vincent. Ah, oh my God! Did you just? Where was his hitboxes on that? Seriously, his hitboxes should have landed right flat on that. Oh God! Ow! Oh. Oh God, that grab didn't even connect. And I just like kind of I magnetized you. I have problems saying magnetized today. I don't know why. But yeah, it looks really weird sometimes. But yeah, that's Beast Fury, guys. 2-player match. Oh wait, we probably.